Right, so we resume mid-fight, and we don't need to explain it to Daryl because he's seen the VOD. He knows what's going to happen. He knows we've just reached the end of the first round. You've loaded on
I also know that Gougethorn isn't here.
You've loaded on the 4 crates, one of which is full of Urgold. Well, has Urgold in it. One of them is Gulben's crate of bomb, and 2 miscellaneous crates. And remind me where everyone is, and well, you can do your own tokens actually.
Look, Mom, a token.
Well, we're all inside the tornado.
Well, I'm in the tank.
Hurricane.
Yeah, Sichuan, you were like being crushed by the Doom Wheel.
Yes, again.
If you look closely, you might see his remains.
I'm still quite sure how that happened, but you know. Let's call it karmic retribution for angering the DM gods.
It seems that being caught between a Doom Wheel and a steam tank would be a pretty rough way to go.
Why was I in front of him? That was my question.
That's because that's where you were standing.
Is that an Age of Sigmar like metaphor for being you don't want to be?
I think it would be perfect.
Steam tank and a Doom Wheel.
Ooh, it is a unstoppable object and an immovable force.
Huh.
And Gougethorn, I'm assuming you were sitting happily in the tank this whole time.
Sure.
Or unhappily.
Just zoned out.
Okay, so we'll stick you
At
in.
peace.
Yeah. We need the grid on. Yeah, it's fine. Keep it on. This Doom Wheel has penetrated in through the fog.
Fog. Hurricane. Give us
Hurricane.
man.
And yeah, and just to remind you, the rats inside, just big normal rats. They're not fighting
There's
rats.
one,
as I
but
thought they were.
But there's one. What's he called him?
Warlock engineer per Doom Wheel, piloting and shooting it. Yeah.
And has it now come to a stop? Now it's kind of crashed in and.
Yeah, it did a ramming attack into Fatal and Sichuan.
So it stops. I just yell, "See, my hurricane stopped it. There we go. Mission accomplished."
Add me face.
Extra face added to the hurricane. Lovely.
Maybe you could make the hurricane into a shape of your face,
yeah.
like in the Mummy.
Don't get me started.
Oh.
No, I will.
Your big beard. Well,
Except it's actually Brendan Fraser in the sky and not the Mummy. I think we'd all like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Brendan Fraser. Anyway, that would be my favourite go-to, like, Comic-Con cosplay.
Ah, yes.
Emily and I
100%.
doing Brendan Fraser and what's her face? Initiative Duardin.
Initiative Duardin? Well, I feel like there's one Duardin among us who may wish to act first.
Well, apparently my only thing I can do is completely useless. So that's you know.
Apart from saving you from the 8 Skaven's weapons teams, but
Yeah, I use one action to flip them the bird. Both hands.
that costs 2 metal because you're.
Raises Doom by 1.
Well, I have to use 1 metal to maintain the hurricane, as significant as it is, and then we'll use an action, then metal to probably buff the crew. Let's see. Yeah, let's do a bit of that, shall we? Let's buff the crew. They need the help. They need the help. What are we doing? We're on the attack, so let me chant a very angry, indignant saga of. Wait, no, this guy's a spellcaster. You say?
Who's that?
There's the guy on top. He says a spell. He's a. I should know this. A warlock engineer.
I believe they are spellcasters.
Okay, well, I've got an action and a metal damage. I'll do 2 sagas. I'll do my saga of condemnation to try and increase the complexity of any spells. So I'll go that one first. Here we go. My Catching up. Here he is. Right, here we go. D6. Yeah, +1 because of my icon. Here we go. Oh, God. Oh, lovely. 1 success. So, yes, that's increased the complexity of any enemy spells by 1. And then. I don't think. He's sitting atop a big wheel. I don't feel like he'd be particularly hard to hit. Is he quite covered by it, or is he just like straddling atop it like a horse?
This is right in the middle of the wheel, but I know
Okay,
there's a attacking crew section. Crew may be targets of attacks.
Right,
All crew have the same defense as the vehicle and no armor.
okay,
attacking-
well, I'll buff everyone's accuracy then. Sounds like treat it. So I'll go with my Saga of Enmity as well. Do a little there. Here we go. There we go. 5 +1 on that. There we go. Oh, lovely. Very successful.
Well,
That's
actually,
great. So everyone has +1 accuracy as well.
I don't hang on. Attacking occupants is different because a crew is separate to occupants. 'Cause only big things have crew.
Well, everyone has +1. So,
Benefit from
That's not
cover.
everything.
and I retreat. I can. I very retreat.
All right.
And I'm done.
Why are your numbers in the dark? Mine are all white.
I see. Maybe if I change modes again.
Yeah, it's dark
maybe
mode.
Yeah, but I really
No, it looks
didn't like
fine
having
to
this
me.
alignment. I think maybe if I just flip it back to dark mode and back again, maybe. I thought.
Oh no,
Okay.
yeah, usually the number's white.
Yes, thank you. Everything's fine now. As you were.
I'm used to it being black.
Right.
This is new to me. What?
It's your turn then, Vargi.
Oh.
Don't worry, guys. I fixed it. Vargi shuffles down into the main gunner's seat and asks the DM what it is and how it works.
Into the main gun, you say.
Into the wherever he fires, he's not getting in the gun himself. That said, it could be a thing.
Into the gun, you say.
Helmet on.
Like,
Johnny Knoxville.
I was gonna say like
Right,
in
loading the
Sea of
special
Thieves.
ammunition now.
I'm gonna give you.
Just gonna grease myself up.
I'll put Beetle in your journals so you can see
yeah.
you can see the guns, but you use your own ballistic skill.
After that.
How do we access?
You go to the journal tab where you find your character. It should be in there.
Oh, okay.
Beetle. That's exciting. I just have the bio, not the character sheet.
Now.
Yep.
Come on, Beetle. Give me no. Well, not for me, but
I mean, I can see the bio and info. That's it.
Try and give you.
But I can see the
edit and
attack.
control.
Oh. Okay.
ooh, an animated dice. Oh, they really have been investing.
How about now?
Vargi loads himself into the gunner's seat, and there we go. Okay.
Loading for me.
Oh, the layout's different.
I think the steam tank doesn't have any soul or mind.
All right. Hey, what does inaccurate mean in the traits?
So it means you can never do a cooled shot.
Oh, not a problem. Right. Well, in that case, Vargi takes aim.
Oh,
at,
just before,
hmm?
what effect does my magic on the shells, the ammo?
Oh yeah,
do?
so the buff does indeed work. So what was it? Gift of Shaman
Yeah.
plus damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll be able to give extra damage to the shells.
I feel like it should scale. Like it's an 8 damage weapon. It should be an extra 3.
No.
Right. Well, Vargi takes aim, lines up a clean shot at the point blank range Doom Wheel, and pulls the firing lever.
Big guns never tire.
Roll So target's defense then. That
Average.
is average. Well, Vargi's accuracy is great. Wait, and we got +1 buff right now as well, haven't we? So it's actually superb. So I suppose we'll just do that. No bonus die. Boop. What? Hang on, that's not the right amount of dice.
No, you're going to need to roll your amount of dice.
I'll just roll from my sheet, and then it's 8 damage.
Yep.
8 plus S, I assume.
Yes.
Right, let's just do that again. Sorry.
You could probably like adjust the amount of dice of the steam gun when you shoot it in the beetle sheets. How many dice do you get on ballistic skill?
Oh, I could do that actually. I get 4. Wait, hang on. You know what? I'm just gonna roll this, and then we'll. Yeah, it is. It's normally 4 actually, which is actually pretty. Is that right? I feel like I normally. No, it is 4. Sorry. Yeah, 4 dice. 3 successes. Focus 1 up to 4 successes. For a big 12 damage.
12 damage. Alright, so they have an armor of 3. Goes down to 9.
Alrighty, and then I'm just going to update the sheet while I'm in the gunner's seat. Yeah, why is it not a piercing weapon?
It's heavy explosive round.
Well, glad I'm inside the tank.
I guess there's not much need for penetration in this universe.
No, I suppose not. This is actually a reload weapon, isn't it? So I can't just fire again.
Yeah.
So don't we have a loader? Isn't this what loaders are for?
Oh yeah,
I'm loading.
Klaus
I'm
was
outside the
loading,
vehicle,
yeah.
Right? I think I'm outside the vehicle.
Yeah, probably not loading at this present moment. Alright then, fine. He
and Klaus is borrowing Tegan as well.
That's fine. He'll use his next action to reload the gun. Yeah, you just can't get that bloody help around here. Because he grabs a big fat shell and blows it into the breach.
Where's my cyber homunculus? Cogmunculus, sorry.
I miss my little cog friends.
that's
the end of his turn, I guess.
I don't know if I'm
Little
proud
doggy.
or disappointed for letting that penetration comment go without any extra phrase on there, just so we know. I wanted to say something, but I just didn't.
I'm half proud, half disappointed. But no.
Next.
Klaus, although actually the Doom Wheels have initiative 5.
No. What's less?
We will it not to be. Well, the Warlock Engineers have 5, but players first, so.
Good. There's a ton I'm definitely going to pick up next time we level. Just unbind. That I already just thought, no, that Gracie is scary. So, I'll climb in the tank. Is that a move? Is that an action?
That'll probably use up your move, yeah.
Okay. And then I've got an action, right?
Yeah, and then however many metal you've got.
Nice. So I'm going to use Tactician. And get Vargi to fire the main gun again. At this
Hey-o!
fucking Doom Wheel.
What's that you say, Klaus? Fire, is it?
You just loaded a new round into that cannon. Let it off. Go. Feel like the
All right.
runners.
Letting off a fat round now.
Ew.
Yeah, ruined it. I'm out. Firing main weapon.
Ready for that?
God, I just wish I could get more successes with all this focus I got spare. But yeah, that's another 12 damage.
Nice.
Uh,
I use metal to tell Tegan to come load.
you don't need to use a metal to tell him to do that, but
Okay.
you can tell him to do that. Alright, so the Doom Wheel explodes.
Nice.
Many rats go flying everywhere.
Not like explodes.
I don't think there is a rule to explode. Sadly.
There's nothing better than the pitter-patter of Skaven bits on the hull of your steam tank. What a glorious day to be sent out to find weapons of mass destruction. Ha!
Almost makes you forget about all that world-ending apocalypse stuff, eh?
Klaus, you got any more moves to do?
No, with Tegan getting to load, I can just start bashing out spells next turn. I think I'm good. I'm safe inside.
Okay. Right. Then the other Doom Wheels then, so I need to roll to see how fast they move. Which I love. 6 years! Diddly 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 diddly. I think with fast then go 1, 2, 3, 4.
But these ones get stopped by the hurricane, yeah?
Nope. And then,
What?
I think we should be quite grateful that we're not receiving the 8 snipers fire at this moment.
Yeah.
It's literally my ability. I'm not grateful. It's what I do. It's what I do.
We're grateful for it.
Oh, good. Well, that's fine. Yes, no, I appreciate that. Actually, I could have volcanoed them. I think. Get that.
I mean, you could.
Wait, this back one gone all the way through.
Yeah, rolled a 6 on its speed.
Jesus, but how did it get past the beetle?
It went around.
It went over the top of the black cog.
So does it going faster improve its damage? Yes, that mechanic.
No, I don't think so.
Don't give him ideas there, Klaus.
Yeah, because it's a ramming weapon, right? It's a ramming
How they
machine.
work in the law.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, because it powers the
weapons.
weapons.
It does make sense. I didn't think of it, but yeah, it makes
Fire,
sense.
faster firing.
Let me just double check the stats. Data sheet. Doom Wheel. No, it does. No, it doesn't have anything like that. Annoyingly. Lame. Right. So we're gonna do warp bolts. So this one's gonna warp bolt into Sichuan.
Plus 1 complexity.
This is the weapons on the Doom Wheel, not a spell.
That sounds like a spell.
It does, doesn't
Mike,
it?
do you have your camera off, or is it just me who can't see you?
Yeah, no, I'm just cooking something, so I'm saving it.
Okay.
Oh, cooking something.
No time.
Cooking up a little hurricane.
He's cooking up a fat rules debate.
He's gonna submit his bill.
You gotta hand it to him, though. He does manage to find something in every game. It is, and I'm not saying this to be funny. Like, it is actually really entertaining.
Yeah.
Well, I enjoy that. I enjoy the bullshit of it. It's so silly.
But
And I'm
doing
doing
that. I will not permit you to bring a flamer to to the Wrath and Glory session.
Oh yeah.
What happened with the flamer?
You don't want to know. You do not want
I
to
really
know.
do, though.
Many hours of my life happened to the flamer.
It's because you can shift an icon to basically arc the flamer, but it doesn't tell you how far you can arc it. So there was always the question of, can I arc it 180 degrees?
Yeah, that's exactly what was attempted.
Yeah, could I
say
spin
it?
round? Yeah. With
Like Neo. Neo with a flamethrower would be truly scary.
I the problem I kept the flamethrower for the entire campaign, especially like just a starter weapon for like session 1.
Yeah.
But by the end, it was pretty powerful because I like kept buffing it and repairing it. I could like spin around in circles, so it did get a bit silly.
Yes,
Much
indeed.
to Milo's and Olly's dismay.
You just charge into the middle of any room.
Well, yeah, that was it. Any clump of people, I was like, "Yep, that's me."
Yeah, it got to the point where your hand flamer, could take down a Chaos Space Marine.
How?
Because it was just
Bullshit like signature weapon and stuff like that as well.
A master crafted one.
mastercrafted signature weapons, bolting stem. I think at one point I added
expert or something.
At one point I added a bit of Daryl's character who died, melted it into
yeah.
Oh yeah. Do they ignore armor or something?
No.
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 It ignores cover.
Right.
Ignores cover.
Yes.
Yeah, the flame ignores cover, which is always quite fun.
Well, anyway, Mikey, it's 7 damage to you, sir.
Oh, fuck. Right.
I'll bring it back down to earth.
And it's magical penetrating, so your armor doesn't.
Why don't you always like that when my armor is magical based? Oh, sorry. It penetrates magic. So I thought you said it's magic. Yeah. Obviously, magically penetrating magic. Got fine. Okay. Well, that is 4 below my toughness, which is a major wound.
Major wound.
Wound. Wait, serious on roll 20. 2 wounds. 2 wounds?
2, yeah, on your wound tracker, yeah.
And I always laugh because I just never use the wounds thing with molasses, so I'm still actually getting used to what it means.
Yeah. And what is a wound exactly?
It's still very alien to me. Fine, that happens.
Yeah. All right, and then the other one is going to walk bolt beetle. So it is.
It's attacking the vehicle.
Shooting the vehicle.
Why didn't I get in? Should I have got in the? I should have got in the vehicle, shouldn't I?
Team Tech's got +1 defense as well from the shield.
Yeah, I should have got in the vehicle.
Correct. Although you didn't. Oh yeah, it was a really long turn, wasn't it?
4 turns.
Well, that's it. That's good actually, because I rolled 2, 2, 3, 3. So, only one of those is a hit. So actually, it doesn't penetrate the. Oh no, but it's penetrating, so it reduces the armor. The beetle's armor is 6, so all good.
Nice.
And that's the Skaven's turn as the weapons teams. Oh well, actually, as the weapons teams start firing down, you can see through the hurricane, I guess. These warlock engineers appear within the ruins as well, squeaking at the weapons teams and directing their fire and yelling at them to shoot into the hurricane, spray and pray. And I think it's initiative Sylvaneth.
So me?
Yeah.
Before I go on, Mikey, do we know how wide the radius of the tornado is? Sorry, hurricane is?
Zone. The zone.
Okay. Olly, is it possible to mount one of these enemy vehicles?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, guys.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So Gougethorn, like I said, was just meditating. He just opens his eyes and bolts out of the beetle and tries to mount this one right over there, the one that came behind us. I'm gonna ask how am I going to go about obviously I want to rip apart everyone who's inside. So how can I do that? Just do a normal attack. How is that going to be calculated?
So first, you will need to roll to jump aboard vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Because it's not a big one, so it's going to be a bit trickier. But it is standing still, so.
Reflexes, maybe?
I think it's something like that. Or athletics.
But I'm better at reflexes.
I assume that's why you suggested it.
He's wise to our tricks.
Boarding an enemy vehicle as an action. Within your own close range. Require it's 6-1 reflexes test for large vehicles.
How about that?
There you go. All right. Let's go. Watch it be all for nothing now. Oh, there you go.
Nice. Swing onto it like Legolas climbing an elephant.
Yeah. It was like falling stairs.
You climb up the rats. Alright. Nice. I mean, it does say, actually, in addition, if the vehicle has moved this turn, the complexity of the test increases by 1, but you would already have passed it. So you've successfully secured your position aboard the enemy vehicle. The characters on board a vehicle can use the defend action to prevent enemies from boarding their vehicle. I don't think the Warlock Engineer is even noticed you, to be honest. Once a character has boarded the vehicle, they can make attacks against its crew as usual, negating any cover bonuses. So, have at it.
Oh, this is pretty gnarly.
Right. So then I'll go for the big guy.
Or you can choose to attack the vehicle itself, so you can target weapon systems and...
no, definitely use it if you take control of it. So I'll target the big guy.
Interesting.
Okay. I'll say now, though, I don't think Gougethorn would be able to operate a Doom Wheel.
Well, that's fine. I mean, if you take out the one who's commanding it, then it's pretty much useless anyway, apart from the little rats. So it's still easier.
It would just be driving around aimlessly, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what they do half the time anyway.
So what's his defense, please?
So his defense, Mr. Warlock, is average.
Average. So with Mikey's buff, my melee is great. Well, superb because of my ambidextrous. So yeah, I mean on 2s anyway.
Yeah, +1 melee as well, accuracy. So,
That's lovely. 6 successes. Actually 7 because I have 1 focus. So that's 8 slashing damage and rend. And I have a 6 there, which means he's knocked down. Oh, you know all the whistles now. Knocked down. His armor is reduced by 1.
Okay.
And I mean, he's pretty much knocked down, so I don't know if he falls out or if he just knocked down inside the vehicle. But
so his armor is reduced by 1. He's only got 1 armor, and how much damage?
So the damage is actually so the armor still counts with my damage, and then after the damage is dealt, the armor gets reduced.
You have reduced the damage. Okay.
So the damage is 7 right now.
Okay.
And then it reduces 1 armor. I think it's 7, right? I don't have any extra. No. No.
You got that focus point. Make it 7 successes plus 1.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yes. So it's 8 damage. Yeah, right. So it's 8 damage reduced by 1, so it's 7.
Mm-hmm.
And then his armor is reduced by 1, and since I got a 6, he's also knocked down.
Okay.
You hamstrung the poor bastard in his Doom Wheel.
Yeah, there you go. It's this one, Sever. And yes, Milo, I'm showing it again.
It's my favourite feature of Daryl time.
You just get little, like, imagine if we did this in person, you'd have little key cards, little keynotes.
Doing this.
I'm just putting these together, and then you can make like little Magic the Gathering cards for all the effects.
Well, see what happened. But see what happened last time. You actually asked Mikey to copy and paste.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
Yeah, but that's my.
Is he still? Is the Warlock still alive?
Just. He's like cut up pretty bad, but he's still holding onto the firing, crystals.
I've got a metal that I can use. Which I'm going to use.
Old warp nipples.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to survive that.
So tell me how you got the pilot from this Doom Wheel.
Oh, literally just like slice his abdomen and slowly like pull guts out one by one.
Nice.
That would necessary.
I know, but
it's literally. But the character, it says he has to do it because he's a Dreadwood.
Yeah, I do actually have to do it. At least for the first time.
Still.
I'm grateful for Vargi's sake that he is inside the tank at this moment, not witnessing any of this.
Seeing it through the little periscope. Crikey!
Oh, bloody hell. What a mess. I'm going to go back to me.
Cool.
Yeah, it's 1 down.
You were on that one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Cool. So then it is. I think Bedbark is still trying to work out how to use the steam tank steam gun as a tree. Then we'll go to the next round, and at the top of this round, clan rats, who have clearly been trying to catch up with the Doom Wheels this whole time, arrive.
Jesus.
A huge rat.
That's a lot of huge rats.
Huge rat. There's 15 per mob
What the
there.
fuck?
Oh, I thought that was like.
These were the guys I thought
giant
who were
rat.
running in the wheel.
Clan rats.
But like 15 life-size rats running in a
You-
wheel makes it a lot bigger.
Can you explain these zones a bit? Because it's looking a bit.
It's not confusing. All of the like hills are their own zone.
Well, there's these white lines, but then there's like
This is a zone. This is a zone.
this
is a
white line
zone.
here just stops. It doesn't.
Well,
oh,
it
it's
stops
nice.
because-
It goes to right there. Right, I see. Is it right? Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. There are no.
Oh.
I was
I had
like,
my
this-
cameras on the top, so I couldn't see all those. Shit.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh yeah, I didn't see those at all. Oh, that's a.
That's a lot of rats. But 15 per.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 45 clan rats.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Hey,
no,
this
60.
guy over here doing math.
60. I failed the math.
Doing math badly.
Oh, close. There's too many of them.
Too many to count, actually.
Yeah. It's fine. It's just
Clearly.
like it's all just like a sea of tails and ears and snouts and things.
I don't think I have.
Any of them shouting a whip crack with my whippy tail?
I don't know. Do they do that in Vermintide, maybe?
I don't know, but they should perhaps. At least one of those rats is in a Tenacious D tribute band.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Got him on the second go.
Yeah.
As you said, whippy tail rather than swampy tail.
Yeah. Initiative. Dwardin then.
Fuck. So
Yes.
Sichuan leaves. That's an option, right? Just leave.
Yes, you can flee.
Woo! No. So yeah. So right. So basically, that other Doom Wheel is a non-threat right now. It's been
Well, it's still moving. It can't shoot, but it will continue on its trajectory in its turn and ram into you. You stand there still.
Wait. Sorry. No, you. Right. I mean, the one that Gougethorn is on is incapacitated. The other one is still going.
The one that's Gougethorn killed the pilot gunner, so it can't shoot, but the rats are still running in it, so it will keep going.
But it's going this way, right? It's going away, so it's not.
No, it kind of circled around to come into the hurricane from the other way.
Okay. So I have a question about something I've not used before. And this doesn't sound like it's great for a moving object. I've got my Searing Heat ability where I can melt metal objects. It doesn't seem like a giant moving doom where I could just latch onto and melt part of it down if it's moving. It seems a bit perilous. Is the other one at a store? Is the other one still moving? The other one kind of crashed to a stop.
It didn't ram, so no, it's still like moving.
It's still going to.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Is this something, or is it metagaming?
No, you can say something if you want.
Are we able to move the beetle?
Yes.
So if we move the beetle, since this one has no pilot anymore, it will ram into this one. Correct?
Yeah, you can jump in it and drive it. It's yeah. If you're not loading crates anymore, then you can do that.
I definitely wanted to get in the beetle. It's a fun plan. Is that something that Gougethorn shouts? I've got an idea.
Sure. I mean, if that makes it better for the
it makes me feel better.
experience, yeah.
Makes me feel better immersed in the action.
In the lure.
Sure, because there's not much else I can really freaking do, to be honest, with these giant things. So, I feel like we're missing someone. Is who's not in the beetle?
Me.
Oh yeah, but you're pretty chill. You're on the Doom Wheels, so you're pretty safe.
I think everyone's on it. Klaus, you in it? You jumped in it, yeah.
What about Dreadbark? Are we counting him even?
Dreadbark's sitting and playing with the steam gun.
Okay.
Well,
does the as far as we know from our very in-depth tutorial I'm sure we had with the crew when we got our driver's license for the Beetle, did we learn it had ramming speed as well?
Yes.
Sweet. All right. Well, this sounds too fun now. I mean,
it does have an ability.
Wheels have 5 dice on their attack.
You know these.
Run someone over.
Crushing Wheels.
Oh, but you suffer damage twice the target's armor.
What? The vehicle suffers damage?
Yeah, if you use Crushing Wheels, you suffer twice the target's damage. We could probably run over the clan rats.
That's what I'm thinking.
You've got armor 6.
Okay.
The target's armor, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, saying the target's armor is 3, so you would take 6 damage. So the armor would actually negate any damage you took.
Mad.
Cool. Okay. Well, look. The other fun thing is the whirlwind. We decided last time moves with us, so that's great. The hurricane, so I can use a metal to maintain the hurricane as we drive off as a big ball of hurricaneiness. I'm struggling with a theatre of mind here. There's like a very narrow tunnel between this mountain and this thing, but there's 2 Doom Wheels zipping back and forth. Where do I feel like which direction could I actually drive? Could I drive through the wreckage of the cog fort down, or
you'd probably just? I mean, this Doom Wheel's probably going like this way, or it's coming towards you, but you could probably just ram and sort of come this way, like south.
Well, I want to go this way, like north.
Oh, well then you probably. I guess you could try and go through the middle of the cog fort, but it would be like difficult terrain, so it'd probably take all of your move to go into it.
And yeah, sorry, again, hopefully the last question. Do we know how far the beetle can move? Is it similar to the roller dice?
It has a normal speed, which normally means it can move 1 zone per move, but it has a ability called More Pressure, which means a mechanic can spend an action pumping extra pressure through the steam engine. 5-2 crafting test. It increases its speed by 1 step on a success, and the steam gun increases its accuracy 1 step.
Or could Vargi go first and buff the speed, and then I can take turn after and go romping?
Vargi's busy firing the main gun.
Yeah, Vargi's the gunner.
You want these Doom Wheels to die or not?
Klaus has got.
Well, it sounds like best then. All I can do is move the vehicle to into the space that is the cog fort then, or the cog down. Doesn't sound super useful. A lovely idea, Daz, but I guess we'll get the other way.
If you did more pressure, you could get through.
I can't get in it, do more pressure, then drive it. That seems like too much.
Well, you can get Tegan to drive it.
Ooh.
Well, and then Klaus could always do the crafting test to do more pressure.
Okay, fine. I have
tell you exactly what to do, but
no, sure. Well, I mean, other people could weigh in as I'm talking rather than DM that, but that's fine. I can't do. I usually carry the group, so I might as well.
Hunter.
Yeah. So it turns out I'm completely useless then, because I'm not even going to help with any of that nonsense. I've got no crafting. I've got if he's going to drive it, then me doing it. Oh, fuck me. Where are you coming from?
What are you trying to do now?
Say again?
What are you trying to do? How much message? How many moves you got?
Well, I've got an action and a metal.
Okay, well, hurry up.
I just don't know what the fuck to do. Very useless. Right, they're going to do that. That's
do your buffs again.
Yeah, I know, but that's well born. I wanted to drive the fucking thing, didn't I? Right.
Drive it then.
But I can't. Right, I'm going to use my buffs then because it's fantastically boring. But I'm in the Cog Force. That helps. Cool. Here we go. Let's just. No one's casting spells, so fuck that. Let's just go with the damage buff and the chant and take it. So here we go. Entertain. 5-1. Here we go. 5 with 1. Yep, that's all good. +1 accuracy, +1 melee. Then let's get some good damage. Shall we? Come on. Come on. Let's get some good damage. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh. 2. Everyone gets +2 damage as well. So +1 accuracy, +2 damage.
Oh.
I mean, it might be boring, but it's rather good.
That is very good.
Little hobbit.
Right, there you go. Everyone else enact the plan.
Alright, Vargi then.
Vargi fires the main gun at the nearest vehicle, shocking everybody. But probably still actually shocking the Skaven. Never have seen this coming.
Yeah. And is Tegan still loading for you, or is he driving?
Fucking better be.
I think Sichuan wanted him to drive.
Oh, fine.
I can load.
Okay, Klaus can load.
I don't have a role in the vehicle yet.
Roger. Right.
I'll get my sensors and start wafting them over the shells.
Fighting.
What?
Vargi never misses.
So yeah, what's that? 12 damage.
13 damage because we've got +1 damage.
Well, it's a good thing they've got some armor.
+2 damage.
+2. 14 damage.
Blast a big hole in the front part of the wheel. Rats fall out.
So is someone presently loading?
Klaus is loading.
Does that mean I can just fire again?
Correct.
Well, great.
Does that take up my action in my turn to load?
I think so. We'll take it one of your actions, yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Fire in the hole. Oh, it's only 3 successes, but that becomes 4 successes. So it's another 14 damage.
Yeah, it's exploded. Right.
I like to think that this particular round just goes through like it doesn't necessarily explode. Maybe it's like actually like sort of like a dud round, but it almost comes in like a fucking railgun and just goes straight through the engineer, and then like any of the other rats who are in there are just like, whoop, as there's just like a just a hole where there used to be the
like a ship's cannon going straight through
the
through and out the other side.
That's what I have in mind for this particular little poor soul. Right,
nice. Klaus then.
I've already loaded, have I? In that case,
do you want to do the more pressure?
More pressure.
So they can
speed up the tank. You can get within squashing range of the rats.
Sorry, did Vargi do that already?
No, that was his. He wanted to do that, but he's got no crafting.
I've looked at that already. If we fail, we lose toughness, and I'm not sure if my crafting is going to be good enough. I've got 5 dice.
You do if you fail the 5-2, yeah.
Well, 5 dice, 5-2 should be too hard, right?
Yeah.
Go on then.
You could also use metal. If you have any training or focus.
I've got a training.
So you can increase your dice by 1 if you use metal.
What's the DN? 5. Vargi, what am I doing? Give some tips.
Vargi, like, he turns to give some advice to Klaus. thinking, what the bloody hell is he? And just sees him like bashing on stuff and pulling levers and like flicking a wrench at something and going,
pouring
"Oh,
reagents.
no, sweet baby, what are you doing to her?"
Yeah, so unfortunately the
I think I knock over someone's Coca-Cola and it gets on the controls.
yeah, too much steam. All the dials go something where there's a loud bang and a pop. Alright. Not going anywhere.
Success.
None of you see it, but a little tear rolls down the side of Vargi's mask. You hear the sound of muffled sobs.
So all these rats are shooting into the hurricane with no avail. The walk engineers are like flinging arcane bolts as well. Tegan on his turn, he's in the driver's seat and he's like, "Which direction am I going? Have you loaded all the crates now?"
No, we're not loaded all the crates, but we're getting a bit overwhelmed here, so we need to get moving. We can circle around.
I wouldn't mind if we got a couple more.
I'm going to need a clear instruction from one of you. I think somebody should be the commander of the beetle.
Oh, do you really think we're going to get overwhelmed by this motley little group of scraggy rat-tailed bastards? I want to get paid for this.
It's like,
Well, what should we do then? Should we collect the rest of the crates now, or kill the rest of the rats first?
Ram the fucking rats! Molasses bleeding out in a corner of the fucking thing.
molasses.
We can't go through the ship in case we damage the extra crates.
Molasses?
No, screw the crates.
No, don't screw the
Screw the
crates.
crates.
God damn
We've got
it.
four. We've got four of them. Have you not seen the diagram?
Yeah,
4 is
nobody
less
more
than
on it.
8.
What kind of self-respecting Dwarden leaves half the cargo behind in the ship?
Well, there's no gold in there, so I don't really mind.
I'm gonna go and put your gold back in the ship.
Aren't you a man of your oath? You know?
No, my oath is to collect as much gold as I can.
Fair enough. Each their own. Right.
Such a soulbound.
Set course for that cog whatever it is.
Alright. So
Right through.
without the more pressure, oops, you only make it into the cog fort. And I'm going to roll a 1d4 to see how many crates you destroy as you drive through.
Oh my
What's a
god.
BF4?
Mikey.
It's gonna be a 4.
Oh, unrecognized command.
Oh my!
All of the you just like as you drive over, you hear all this crackle of like expensive things and devices, and Aquagyranis just spills all over the ruin, and gold coins disperse everywhere, and
That's incredible.
exotic foods and Dwarden technology crushed under steam tank.
Sichuan just looks straight ahead, undeterred.
Well, if I see any
No.
gold, I'm melting it.
That was about right.
I bet you do like the thing
That's
where
the sound of progress, that is.
you know when Thor's calling his hammer and he's like, "Sorry." Is it like that?
Vargi doesn't say anything, but in total silence, leaves a small book from his back pocket, whips out a
Book of
little
grudges.
quill from nowhere, and writes a name down.
Why?
Yeah, Tegan's name. Fucking driving through it. Right?
And it's not Tegan.
Tegan, you idiot.
You fool.
I
You-
said
you
go
did
around
that.
the Black Cog.
That's it. Just tell Goldman that Tegan fucked up. Your own son fucked up the mission.
I mean, Gulben doesn't care about anything else. That was all your payment, so that was half of your payment.
I found that lump of ergot, so I'm very happy.
Oh, it's so Fire Slayer. It's great. All right, Gougethorn. Then we've finally come to the end. You see this. You see the siege tank try start ploughing through the remains of the cog fort, bashing into all the.
Well, the hurricane isn't here anymore, so I'm already in danger of these guys up here.
Well, actually, to be fair, before you go, I need to roll to see how fast the Doom Wheel flies off in this direction. It's actually carries you like all the way this way.
This was not the plan.
As it flies away.
The plan was it was supposed to ram the other vehicle. Well,
it's like what's that FTL game? The other one,
Into the Breach.
Into the Breach, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, 2 questions. 1, can the snipers fire into melee?
Yes, but it's a disadvantage, right? Vargi,
Well, I don't know.
Fuck, I keep forgetting this. I think the answer is
you get cover, right? It's +1 defense. Or something?
I'm gonna check it.
Yeah,
I can't remember now.
I know there is something that says firing into melee.
I forget because I never do it. I'm pretty sure you can do it just with a penalty, and then close weapons don't suffer the penalty.
Okay. Second question. For me to get from here to here, is that 2 movements? Like going
where to where?
So from where I am right now.
Yes.
Up here.
So these bits are difficult terrain. So it's an extra movement. So if you run, you'll be able to go into 2. Is that right? No,
but it would normally be 2 movement to get here and here.
You'd have to run to get into the trough of plenty.
Running means that I won't use an action. I'll just use both movements, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll do that. So that's 2 movements. I'll use 1 metal, and I'm guessing this is kind of cover, right, from these guys up here.
No.
No. What about you?
Yeah. If you're on the hill, they have like ruins on, so they're half cover, partial cover.
All right. So we'll do that, and I've used my metal, and I guess that's it.
Yeah, I just read that Milo as well. Also, is your colleague watching us again?
Shout out to Opal Cadman on the stream.
Oh, that's cool.
Just said, "Oh no!" as you guys destroyed all the crates. That's gotta hurt.
Is that our first live interaction?
I think so.
About that.
I like the jeers.
That's encounters. We're going to be famous.
As long as you keep telling people you know who are nerds as well.
I know plenty of them.
Cool. So is that the end of your turn then, Gougy?
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
Right. So at the end of round 3, text box time. As you look to the east, you see another Doom Wheel, clearly late to the ambush point, roaming haphazardly into view. All of a sudden, the silhouette of a looming tree lord appears on a nearby hill and launches itself into the pathway of the Doom Wheel. Grabbing it by the turrets, the hulking form stops the wheel in its tracks. Child Yu snarls in rage, pushing the spinning vehicle over and ripping squeaking Skaven out fistfuls at a time.
Absolutely. They're huge.
Yeah, right.
Chard, huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. The title of this section is called Spurned You.
Nice.
Right, so Deward in initiative then.
Guys, get your arse out of that seat and let me get to work.
Very well.
Right, I'm going to do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a 5-2 mind crafting test, you say?
Correct.
Can I over succeed this? Can I like fully over I suppose I'm already
More steam. No, you cannot.
I feel like you jinxed it now. Oh, bless.
Nah, not Vargi. Yet today. Right, we've got more pressure. As he twiddles knobs artfully and pulls the correct cranks and, I don't know, sprinkles in some powdered warpstone or something.
Yep.
Down in his pocket.
So.
A little bit left over, a little bit of extra juice.
I imagine as all the warpstone particles come out of the steam tank, they'll go, ooh. It's the chosen one.
You're doing like salt, mate, dropping them on.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then, so can I now also move the tank? How's this work?
No, so I think, well, you've jumped into the mechanic role now.
Okay.
I don't know if you can, because otherwise you'd be able to literally like do all the tank stuff yourself.
Do all the things. Can I do any more mechanicking in here? Can I more pressure it again?
Let's have a quick. I don't think you can. This is once per turn, but I think you can repair.
Oh wait, yeah, I could do a bit of that.
I could do a bit of that.
Or if not, if anyone is anyone in either of the gunners' seats now?
Dreadbark sat in the steam gun seat, picking his nose.
We probably swap seats, right?
Yeah.
Because there's not much room in a steam tank. I imagine if you're in my seat, I'll probably have to be in yours. Yeah,
I think I'm going to have to say you can't swap positions more than once per turn, otherwise it'll start being musical chairs and it will be a bit weird. But
yeah, well, that makes sense.
You can spend an action to repair a vehicle if you have sufficient tools, such as smith's tools or engineer's tools.
Oh, well, as it happens.
So, it's a 5-1 crafting test. For each success, the vehicle gains 1 point of toughness.
Maybe I can overclock its armor.
It says action cannot be used to raise a vehicle's toughness above its maximum.
Rules writers are boring. A 5, whatever, basically.
Overclock its toughness.
I can just imagine him like pulling some extra metal plates out of absolutely nowhere and being like, Klaus, just hang this up somewhere.
Yeah. They did used to put logs on the side of tanks, extra armor use.
Yeah, it's like spaced armor.
Only the 2 there, which is a little sad, even with the focus, but we'll take it.
Just the 2, alright, so back up to 17. The only thing that's hurt you is yourselves, anyway, so.
We'll soon have you back in order, Beetle, I promise.
Right, Sichuan. I bet you know exactly what you want to do, don't you? Can't hear you.
Well, there's nothing else to destroy.
Oh, there's so much left to destroy. Yeah.
Beetle goes up in flames.
We've still got 2 gunners, right? Is Dreadblock actually taking any shots, or is he sort of fapping around?
Is who? Yeah, Dreadblock's a tree. He can't use vehicles.
Right. I thought he was messing around with the gun, didn't you say, at some point?
Didn't we previously establish that he couldn't even sit in the tank anyway?
Steam gun is the gun on the top.
Yeah.
It's like the commander's hatch turret, right?
Yeah.
Steam
well, if you look at the picture, it's that one that's sticking out the front, the littler one.
It's a rifle with a scope.
I was gonna say, yeah, there's a rifle there.
Maybe it's repeating.
Yeah. Alright, come on, Sishwab.
Yeah, I'll just do the same again. Why not? Why, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd love to volcano, but by volcano, tornado, volcano, so. Yeah. I just need that 3rd medal. I just need a quick 25 experience boost, and I can easily get a 3rd medal. Super easy. Yep, that's all good. +1 accuracy. Oh no, I didn't do extra. Oh wow! Oh hello. I didn't roll a d6.
Double 6.
That's a 5, so that is actually 3 damage. +3 damage this round. +1 entertain.
Anyone in your zone, right? So that doesn't count for me.
Yes, sorry, it's people in my zone.
I'm gonna remove my buffs then.
Sorry. Well, I like this new solo adventure that Gougethorn.
Yeah, solo adventure. This is what I imagine the fight would be like, because I imagine Gougethorn. I think I even said this last time. I think Gougethorn would be out of the tank, ripping and tearing and jumping from hill to hill.
There you go.
But as it stands, everyone was well. The rest of the party sits in the same hurricane zone, firing shell after shell.
Like the scariest commando you'll ever see.
Initiative 5, Klaus then.
After a while.
Klaus, you're in the steam gun seat now.
Right. I've got no ballistic skill, further. Not much use there. Is there anything I can...
I mean, it's minimum 8 damage, so...
But the question is hitting something, right?
That is true.
You don't need a success to hit.
Yeah.
Oh. Well then. There's no way for me to, like... There's no useful thing I can do before just shooting, right? It's just that. There's no point in me doing a spell or anything, really. Can't see any use.
Wouldn't have thought so. I mean, are you getting +1 accuracy, +1 damage anyway as well from Sichuan, so...
Wait, is Gougethorn within medium range?
And you're getting
no.
+1 accuracy from the more pressure as well.
+3 damage.
Oh yeah.
So you should.
Well, that's the steam cannon, gun, not the steam cannon.
Okay, let's fire.
For some reason, I don't know why.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah.
Can I take aim at this lot?
Yes. I don't think it's
I'm going to count as a group. I have to target an individual with it.
yes.
Can I target the seer?
Yes.
Oh, you should have another cannonball moment here.
Nice. Right. Steam cannon. Activate.
Yeah. I mean, the steam gun has spread.
What's the Sorry, what's the DN gonna be?
So their defense is average. Oh, actually, sorry, because they're in the ruins, so they're good.
What's the accuracy on that boy?
So you will use your accuracy.
Oh.
You're getting +1 from Sichuan. What's your accuracy?
Mine's average.
You'll be hitting on 4s with the +1 accuracy.
Steam cannon bonus.
No bonus to roll. There you go.
I can shoot. The days at the Imperial Gunnery Academy weren't worthless.
Although, do you have 4 dice to roll for ballistic skill?
No, but the steam cannon has its own dice.
That dice pool I've updated because it's Vargi's dice pool.
Oh.
So how much ballistic skill do you have?
Got 2 in body and that's it.
Well, I'll take the first 2 dice. You still do a success, so it still hits. So it would still be.
Do you want me to roll again?
No, it's fine. I'll take the first 2 dice that you rolled. There's still 9 damage, which is just enough to blast the engineer as he's squeaking at the jumping up and down and yelling at the Skaven fire teams, and the cannonball goes straight through the line of Pavis's.
I like to think that.
What sound does he make as he's hit?
I don't know. My throat's a bit rough. I don't know if I can squeak.
I like to think that Klaus doesn't actually have any marksmanship skill. He just uses magic to guide the projectile.
Yeah, like you're bowling.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Strike.
Yeah. Nice.
You shout strike when you bowl, just like to really, to encourage it.
Yeah. I preemptively say strike, turn around, walk away.
Every now and then.
And Schrodinger's pins. If you don't look back, then you don't know if they're knocked down or not.
It's true, and everyone will be looking at you.
Exactly. So, laughing.
Yeah.
You failed.
So there's no one reloading right now. So are you reloading for yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably your turn done, is it? Okay.
Nice.
So this Grey Seer, Warlock Engineer, you've got to be calling them that now, Lawrie. Going to. Ooh. Where are all the stats for the Warlock Engineers?
Oh, the Seers are in the wheels and the engineers are on the hills.
They're all engineers, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got the Seers on the bells.
Seers are actually quite strong. Yeah.
They ride the bells, they do.
Yeah, I think so.
Battle.
Sorry, one moment. Gougethorn, let me know what you're planning to do whilst I just quickly search for this.
What I'm planning to do is run up here and slash.
Up and slash, okay. Didn't take very long. Okay, got it. Warlock Engineer. So I can do Warp Lightning. So it's a 5/2. Target suffers 3 damage and it ignores armor. Just got it. Okay, so you take 3 damage ignoring armor. And it's going to do it again. And that's again. So 6 damage total. Ignoring armor. And then the weapons teams, they might have a better initiative than you. Oh no, initiative 3. What are you again? 4.
Who, me? 3.
Yeah. Oh, you're 3 as well. Okay, well you get to act first still anyway. So.
Alright, so I'll run since I'm skipping 2 zones. Run up here. And then I'll use a metal to help this guy leave this world.
Oh, how considerate.
Oh, right. I don't like to see people suffer.
Here we go again.
What's his defense, please?
Average.
Perfect. So I'm hitting on 2s again. This is lovely.
I feel like Gougethorn's turns are just NSFW.
Yeah.
Right, so that's 7 damage. I do have a 6, so the same thing applies as before. Rend, and he's prone, and if he tries to move, he gets hurt.
Okay.
I'm guessing he's still alive, so I'm going to use another metal, because I have 2. Because yay. And, well, yeah, I mean, if this doesn't kill him, then I'm going to stop playing right now. There you go.
Nah, you got him. You got him.
And that's it.
Nice. I like to think as well that the Warlock was in the middle of these weapons teams and you just like leap in the middle and they're all pointing outwards and then they're all like scrambling to turn their Warp Block Jezzails like behind them. They will fire. So what was it, Milo? +1, no, -1 accuracy.
Yes.
The accuracy is normally good. What's your defense, Gougethorn?
My defense right now is also good.
Okay, so they're going down to 5s.
I don't think I have any buffs to my defense, so yeah, it's good.
That's 3 damage on the first one.
That's fine. I've got 2 armor, so that's just 1 damage.
4 damage.
That's 2.
Deal.
And Jazeel. Well, that is penetrating actually, so that's, and I got 2 6s.
Oh.
Which means?
That's 2. Oh no, because your armor is magical armor, isn't it? Bark armor.
No, I mean it's bark, but I don't think it's magical.
Okay, so it's it'll be 4 damage, ignoring 2 points of armor.
Okay.
And then the other 2, that's just 3, ignoring 1 armor.
Okay.
And then the last one is 4, ignoring 1.
Well, I'm down.
As they all turn inwards, fire at you point blank.
Have you got Jazeel?
I didn't expect the armor penetration.
These guys are out of range, so they can't shoot at all. One big blob of clan rats rushes up. And now, Mikey, these clan rats will try to penetrate Hurricane. So roll me your soul determination, McGubbins.
Mine is soul devotion. Soul devotion. Rolling its 4 here.
Yep.
Can I use? I guess I can't use metal, so even metal still. Come on. Oh, it's not great. 1 success.
How much?
1 success.
Do I have to beat it or match it?
I'm going to say beat, but also let me check the rules.
Please check the rules.
Unless it cannot enter your zone unless they use an action to make a soul determination test opposed by your soul test. So whatever.
Oh, so actually you've made it a DN 1, DN 4/1 basically.
Yes.
So right. They actually do have a chance to pass with their 1 soul each.
God damn it. But bear in mind, it sucks up an action of theirs, just so you know.
Yes. So roll 1d6. The clan rats are in. Not that they're going to do much, because they can't actually do anything else. And then these guys fail, and then these guys.
Skaven-nado!
Yeah, they can.
It's finally happened.
And these guys also managed to get in as well. So, top it around.
I'm feeling very, very devoted right now, Sichuan.
That was a bad roll.
That was a.
What would Grogny be thinking right now?
I think I'm just.
SMH.
He's generally just pretty, upset about the whole hurricane scenario, so it's quite annoying.
So Vargi, you're in mechanic station. Are you swapping at all to anything else, or what are you doing? Don't forget you can fire out of the gun slits as well.
Yeah, I guess he'll probably be doing that because ain't no one doing much with all the extra cranking he's been doing for the tank crew here. So he tries to find a slit where his aethermatic volley gun is not just going to result in an absolute fucking metal storm inside the tank.
I think we could use normal rules for firing.
Yeah, but, he's still. I can just imagine him being like, "Okay, just a little bit of risk here, but we'll manage."
I mean, to be fair, you could also just pop out of the hatch.
No. No, actually, yes, but he'll be popping back down again.
Yes.
He pops out the hatch and he aims at this group of little rat. Actually, no, he was going to help. Old Gougethorn over there, but the old spread weapon problem strikes again. So he'll use his first shot to brat these rats.
All right.
Target's defense is
poor.
Right, still on 2s then.
Oh, actually, they're in up to average because they're in the cover.
It matters not too high.
That's one accuracy.
Yeah.
I'm at this point. I'm just auto hitting basically. So yes, that's 6 damage, ignoring 1 armor if they have any.
They do not.
Well, would that they did.
Just 6 damage.
6 damage. What do you mean just 6?
Well, there's a big +3 damage, right? Like floating here.
Just, is that still live? I've lost track of if these.
Yes.
9 damage, as I said.
9 damage. All right.
And then he's gonna, while he pops out the hatch, and he spots for the first time that Gougethorn's in a bit of a pickle, and he pulls out one of his favourite tricks that he used back in the tavern once, and he's like, "Hey, Thorn! Hey, have you tried killing him?"
Yeah.
And he'll use his tactician to enable
nice.
Gougethorn to make an attack.
Perfect.
You're getting a shit shot out of you, lad!
I wonder if Klaus can also do the same thing.
Oh, you can only use that talent once per turn. Per combat encounter.
A couple of football dads yelling at the kids.
It's not limited to once per encounter. It's just once per turn.
Wait, what?
What?
Pretty sure you just made that up.
Once per turn, it still means you can't use it twice.
But I can use it once. But
once
Klaus
per
could use it.
round.
Ah.
Oh yeah,
Once per round. That's insane.
It is.
That means
really
I'd
good.
never have to attack. I can just keep buffing Vargi and getting Vargi to fire twice each round.
Yeah. It is insane that you
Every
took
round.
time to use it on Vargi. Don't forget,
round.
Gougethorn, that you get +3 to your dice pool.
Oh, that's beautiful. Am I to assume that their defense is average?
Skaven weapons team. Their defense is good. They've got a big
Defense is good.
shield.
Well, that's fine. My melee is superb, so I'm still gonna hit on 2s.
And you didn't need
Right.
to ask.
Well, I just wanted to make sure.
Ouch.
That's 10 successes, so that's 11 damage, and there's a 6 there, so the usual rules apply.
That's exactly enough to kill one team.
Perfect.
Cool.
That's the spirit.
Nice freebies.
And then he's like, anyway.
I'll see you in another 6. What is it like? What, 5 times 6 seconds? All right.
Isn't that a round? That's 6 seconds.
I think each turn is
Oh.
6 seconds. I can't remember how it works. Anyway, Klaus then.
Wow.
I need to be here in case he tacticians me. Oh wait, he won't tactician me. I'm just getting a biscuit.
Assuming, well, I don't know. So these Skaven next to Gougethorn, the large group, can I target them?
Yes. Bombardment.
Again, will that be? Is that a 4 again?
So they are poor accuracy.
And I've got average. No, I've got good.
Actually, sorry, they're on top of the hill, so they're average, and you're good.
The average, so I'm one step above. So that means
you're on 3s. Yeah.
Way. Worked out.
And +3 damage.
Way. Wait, that means I don't hit, right?
No, it does. You got a success.
Okay. That's just damage.
Yeah, so it's 8 damage, plus the ones is 9, plus the extra 3, 12. You killed 12 rats.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Only 3 left.
That was an extra spicy shell.
Yeah.
Had a bit of like radiation in it.
You gonna reload?
Somehow. Yeah, go on.
Alright, so then initiative 5, there's no more warlocks left, they're all dead. Tegan, what do you want him to do?
Forward!
Get the fuck out there and start putting some of these boxes back together.
Can we?
You can ram the rats.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking we make a way. Oh, that's a square.
It's not really a square, is it?
Try and provide Gougethorn some cover or something, or assistance.
Yeah. when you didn't think the steam has gone down again. It'll take a whole...
Does anyone have...
Whoa, someone deleted Beetle.
I deleted the accent.
Control Z, you might be able to get it.
No.
No, Beetle.
That's
okay,
it. Beetle's destroyed.
I got him back, it's fine.
Does anyone have any medicine? Maybe that could be helpful.
Yeah.
Klaus, you have healing potions, don't you?
I've got a training and focus in medicine. I don't have the talent for medic though, so I can't do anything in combat. I don't think. Or if you're in the tank, maybe I could heal you and a turn treat.
So is Tegan? What's he doing? Is he driving out of the?
I've got a little pouch of what I've got written down here as rather uncomfortably Klaus cream on my. I don't remember when you made that and when I got it.
I hate that.
But yeah. But you know, that could be good news for Gougethorn if he's willing to accept a little, you know,
Klaus cream.
A little Klaus cream.
I have an idea.
Areas.
Wait, I'm gonna message Olly. I have an idea.
It's making me irritable entirely just to hear you say it.
I mean, in that suit, you must get a bit, you know, a lot of friction.
It's self-lubricating, I'm sure.
He's always lubricating.
He's just got a thin film of oil in his suit. First.
How else are you supposed to stay comfortable in that thing all day?
Yeah, true. Nice and padded. Yeah, that's a healing. It's a regen potion.
What's Tegan doing? Where's he driving?
Can we discuss this, or is that meta?
Somebody needs to yell at him what to do, otherwise I'm going to say that his turn's passed as he doesn't. He's struck by indecision.
Take us to that wounded tree man.
Okay.
Onward for Sigmar.
He's a freak, but he's our freak.
Read him like last week.
I think he's our secret weapon.
Actually, to be fair, it is turning into fury. Like Gougethorn's the new young chap who's going to be the last survivor.
Hiding under the steam tank.
Yeah.
I hope this story has a happier ending.
Okay, cool. So, initiative Gougethorn.
Perfect. So I regain 1 metal. Right? It is just 1.
Yes, per turn, yeah.
Okay. So I get 1 metal, which means I get 2 attacks. So I can't move an attack since I'm down, so I have to pick 1, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, that's fine.
And you can't spend metal either if you're down, I'm pretty sure.
Aww, that's sad.
I'm pretty sure that's the case.
But that's fine. I can. Oh, do I also need to roll something?
Only if you run out of wound trackers.
Okay. Well then, we all know what's going to happen.
Oh no, actually, sorry, you're not down because you haven't filled up all your wound trackers, so you're still fully operational. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well then, let's get to it. So that's 7 successes with my focus, so that's 8 damage. Pick 1, and he gets it.
How much damage, sorry?
That's 7 successes with my 1 focus, so that's 8 damage.
8
and
damage.
Again, rend, you know.
So they have an armor of 1, so it's down to 7, but their armor is gone.
Yep.
So you managed to slice one of the gunners.
Yeah, now he's still alive, but this time I'm not going to. Well, not yet. I'm going to do this first. So, that. Unbridled Malice. The first time you make a melee attack against a creature, they must make a DN for X soul determination test, where X is equal to the amount of damage that they suffered. So 4, 7. I don't think they're gonna. Do that, right?
4, 7.
Yeah.
Soul determination. They can't possibly pass that.
I know, but they're frightened. up until the end of the next turn. So let's say this guy's frightened.
Okay, nice.
So I'm gonna spend my 1 metal. I'm gonna focus on someone else and get him frightened as well.
I mean, that just means that they have to attack you.
Frightened? Frightened means they move away from me, doesn't it?
I think it's both. Either run or only attack you.
Well,
Pretty sure.
Can we confirm? Because that changes my my tactic.
Frightened. Oh no, I don't know where I even thought about that. It's roll 1 less die for all tests if you're within line of sight and cannot willingly move closer.
Yeah, well, that.
But I don't have to move. I don't have to move further away.
Would it be 1 less die to attack as well, or doesn't count? Or does that not count?
All tests, so it would count.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so attacking someone else. Well, that's only 6 successes, so it's only 7 damage. But the same things apply.
Only 6 successes. Aww.
So you're like tearing into their Pavis shields and ripping them away as you like claw into the main gunners of each team.
Yeah, being surrounded isn't it's scarier for them than it is for me.
Yeah. I know they've lost their loaders. They can only shoot. They have to. Yeah, they can shoot again, but they have to reload afterwards if they're still alive.
So let's say I attack this guy. So he has the same like rended, no armor, prone, etc.
Yeah.
And that's the end of my. Oh, well, I can move, right?
Yes.
I guess I'll join these guys and be.
Yes. If you're in the same zone as Beetle, you get half cover as kind of moving around you and stuff.
Yeah, let's be safe.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So. Oh, and actually, yeah, you're moving into the zone with the hurricane, so you actually are safe.
There you go.
Okay.
Pick you up on the way.
Right, Sichuan, make another soul test to see if they can go into the zone. We're chased by all these rats. Christ. I didn't expect this to last the whole session, but.
Really? Have you played with us before?
I saw on Roll20 just before that I have spent nearly 300 hours playing roleplay games on this online account, and obviously that's just since we've been playing online. And I feel that by now you probably would have clocked that.
You're muted.
That was the dishwasher. Should I install the dishwasher while I'm playing? Favorite thing.
Do it yourself.
I could just do it myself. That's a very good point. That was right.
Burn unit.
Burn with the dishwasher.
We've got a fire extinguisher in that kitchen.
We don't actually. Christ, we need to get a fire extinguisher.
Nice.
Okay, we got loads. Sorry, but do I have another turn? Then I'm moving into the thing. Do I get another turn at any point, or are they initiative 5? I've missed a round.
They're initiative 3, so they're trying to move now into the cloud. It's a hurricane.
Right, but they've moved twice since I've done anything.
They moved at the end of the last round, where you rolled that just 1 success.
I don't think I've gone in.
We might have skipped you by accident.
Yeah, I think you might have.
There's also something that I forgot to do, but fuck it.
But I would have probably done the same. So
okay,
it's fine. But let's fine. If I forget, yeah, fine. Let me just get things moving, shall we? Right, come on. I feel more devoted now.
Where could I kill these guys? Fuck.
Yeah, it's better. 2 successes. That feels more.
Nice. Okay, so they can't physically succeed, so they are just going to follow the cloud, follow the hurricane, everyone. It's just they're not dying; they're just following you around. Okay, so new round. Dwarden. Oh no!
yes.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. The weapons team haven't fired. Oh no, they can't fire because you're in the hurricane. Never mind. Ignore me. It is initiative for Dwarden.
Right.
How many of these guys are left?
On top of the hill, there's someone's drawn a handy 3.
Oh, here we go. So these swarms, these are still full.
Those are full healthy.
Oh wow.
The 2 weapons teams that are like knocked prone and scared are like the loaders have been knocked out, and there's a healthy one there, and then
These
there's
guys are still
4 healthy there. But you've destroyed all the rest of the crates now, so you can just hightail it. Although, if Dreadbark was here, he'd probably want to talk to Chan Yu. So it's a shame that he's not here to do that, but that's part of the adventure. So, Daryl, maybe you would like to do that at least before you flee.
Isn't he over there by the Doom?
Yeah, he's somewhere.
He's
squashing Skaven of his own.
Okay, well, okay. If we're hightailing up, I'm just going to knock in, and we might as well just keep the defenses up. Yeah, let me just roll again. Why prolong?
See how much damage those Jezzails did when someone wasn't in the hurricane.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no more grumbling.
They are snipers.
Yeah.
That's all fine. I wish they could get more success. Such a weird thing. That's fine.
We faced rattling. Oh no, not rattling, but the gunners, the Skaven mini gunners. I can't remember what they're called.
I think some of the Storm Fiends had them on their wrists, on their hands.
Unchanged, +1 accuracy, +3 damage, and the hurricane assists.
Nice. Vargi then.
Vargi, hatch, out, Skaven, shoot.
The one you've already shot previously?
Yep.
Okay.
Skaven.
Dead.
Vargi.
Bye.
Remain, hatch, out, shoot, Skaven.
Yep.
Pretty bad roll, but it's still whatever the amount of damage we're currently dealing is, which is my thing won't go. 4, 6, 9. 9 damage.
Okay. Alright. Done?
Vargi done.
Vargi done. Klaus.
Yes. That Doom wheel to the south is gonna win in, right?
That's just that's wheeled off into the distance, yeah.
Vargi, do you want to seats at any point, or are you quite happy?
I'm happy cranking if you're happy blasting.
I'll keep on blasting. Plenty of blasting to be done. How about you? I reckon no spread on this blast.
No.
If the targets are this close. There's a tank shell, but
no, the steam gun has spread, but less damage.
This is just like a big metal bullet we're firing.
Pretty much.
That would hurt. So for me to shoot these,
it is a cannon
slaves.
at the moment.
Actually, no, I'll shoot the slaves, the warriors here.
Clan rats.
Yeah.
The one that Vargi just shot at, or the healthy swarm?
Go for the healthy.
Okay.
3.
Yes.
Any of that accuracy.
Oh, they're poor and they're not in terrain. Half to cover, so they're actually 2s now for you.
Oof.
There you go. So that's 2 plus 8, 10 plus 3,
yeah.
13. Kill 13 rats.
Nice.
2 fly forward, hit the hurricane.
Like they're all in a big column. I just shoot one shell that hits 13 in a row.
Yeah. Keegan calls for orders.
David, push on.
into this tiny little zone. Quite pleased how the tank battle zones worked out.
Am I in it now?
Oh, sorry, you're in outside the zone, but it is your turn.
Okay.
It is your turn now.
It is my turn now.
Yeah.
Well, time to pay these guys a visit again, I guess.
Nice.
Who are you, Akali? Jumping in and out.
Yeah. I like
Yeah.
that. All right, let's start slashing.
Who are you targeting? One of the.
The one that I haven't attacked yet. Because
Okay.
obviously, let's terrify him as well. There you go. That's 7 successes with my 1 focus point, so that's 8 damage. And I have 2 6s, so again, usual rules apply.
Down to 7, so cool. And you've got 3 rats, no shields, just like shakingly holding the Giselles as they try to like reload as fast as possible.
And they can't move because if they move, they die.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess I'll just rush over to here and just get rid of these 3 little ones.
Fine. Gougethorn is just playing with his food now.
Yeah.
I imagine like as they're trying to reload one of the Warlock Giselles, one of them like he accidentally puts the stuff into the wrong hole and it just blows up. So frightened of this Spite-Revenant.
That's it. I don't have any more metal because I'm only getting 1 per turn now.
Alright. Well, at the end of that round, I think the remaining 8 clan rats, the 3 terrified gunners, and this squad who didn't really achieve anything apart from get their warlock engineer killed. I think they all just they all flee for your lives. Cool. And so as you probably start to drive around this hill and you notice all the rats are fleeing, and you can just see Chardew like stamping on all these rats that he's pulled out of this doom wheel. If anyone wants to roll me a intuition check to see how old Chardew seems like he's doing.
What DN?
It's a 5-1, please.
Would it make a difference if I rolled since I have like the whole one thing?
Yeah, you can get a I think I've actually written that down in the thing. Reduce the difficulty by 1 for all Sylvaneth party members.
And what's the roll, sorry? What's the skill?
Just a 4-1 for your intuition.
Intuition. Well, I've got 1.
The 50-50 chance. Toss that coin.
Bloop.
There you go.
Hey, it's a 5.
Nice. Alright, so as you see sort of like the hulking, heaving sort of silhouette of Chardew, you can tell that his violence is subsiding, and you think it may be safe to approach him. Now he's finished killing rats.
This music, though.
I think it bodes well.
I love it. I'm really loving the music this campaign.
Thank you.
Very good job.
Spent a good 15 minutes picking out good tracks and labeling them for different situations. Do you approach Chardew's Gougethorn? I think Dreadbuck would, because that was his whole. I don't know if you remember. You probably saw it on the VOD, but he had that whole like spirit song conversation with him.
Yeah.
I think he would do it.
Yeah, I would approach as well. I want to see like what's happening with him at this point, just to gauge the scenario.
Okay. So, I mean, essentially, what you can do is, I know that Dreadbark wanted to potentially have another shot at convincing Chardew to not go down the path that he's on. Not necessarily the path of pacifism that he was on, but the path of don't just give in to this suicidal violence. Gougethorn, I don't know if you would also be of that mind, or
No. Gougethorn's mindset is just he just wants to know where Llaradoc stands. That's pretty much it. He just wants to if he can be clear about what position Llaradoc has, then that'll be enough for him.
So he's surrendered himself to the war spirit song. So he's taking heed of the same as everybody else. Like he's almost dead set on war and destroying Greywater fastness as completely as possible.
Then that's a good thing as far as Gougethorn's concerned.
Isn't Gougethorn the one who wants the peace?
No, he wants to end it no matter what. His whole thing is to end the conflict no matter the cost. And he's seen what happened once the whole peace thing was supposed to go about, and the humans decided to burn everything. Okay. Down to what Llaradoc cares about.
Okay. So you don't want to... You're just happy with him just doing what he's doing? Okay. Well, Alex, if you're watching the VOD, you're probably...
I'm sorry.
Alex is probably annoyed that he missed this session. Because this is basically...
I really am sorry. I'm not doing this to spite you, Alex.
Yeah, because I was relying on Alex to actually... I was giving him this his second chance to redeem Llaradoc, but no one else is going to bother, are they? Because
Can I peer into Gulben's crate and open it and see if that weapon's
Meanwhile, yeah, you can. Yeah, if you want to.
No, I was joking. I'm not going to aim that weapon of mass destruction at Llaradoc, no.
Are we sure? Can Gougethorn check if we actually got the weapon? Can I search through the crate?
Yeah, you can see that the crate is on the trailer thing.
Can I take it?
What's your body?
4.
Then you can move normally with the crate, yes.
Alright, is this a hostile action then?
Yes, what exactly are you doing?
If this is happening, I want to act on it.
I'm just asking if I can take the crate.
Yes, but it's very suspicious.
If I can take the crate, I'm going to take the crate.
Well, not without our intervention though, right?
State your purpose.
I'm taking the crate and going next to Llaradoc.
I'm loading a shell into the steam tank. Llaradoc is a big target. What a steam tank now.
Anyone cry out? Did anyone say anything in character, not to Daryl, to Gougethorn?
Yeah.
And what the bloody hell do you think you're doing with that?
Well, you saw what happened when we tried to negotiate for peace. We have weapons of mass destruction, people trying to kill Sylvaneth, people burning Sylvaneth and in their remains. I think we all know how this needs to end.
I don't think it needs to end with you giving that thing to, I don't know, a Sylvaneth tree lord who's been driven to a murderous madness.
Oh, so you think it's better if we give it back to whoever ordered it in the first place, who by now we can pretty much surmise that wants to use it to end the Sylvaneth?
And you would have the Sylvaneth end Greywater fastness?
No, I would have
human
the
life?
I would have the Sylvaneth take the power away from the humans.
I would have neither of those rather biased parties be given this weapon. I've suggested a third way. It could be taken away from here to Barak Mornar, or it could be destroyed. But it should not be going to either Llaradoc or Llaradoc.
But if you can promise that you will destroy it and not give it back to Llaradoc, keep it, but destroy it now.
Well, let's just have a little think about how we do that without all dying, shall we?
Turn it to gold and put it in the volcano.
We've got time.
I do think that turning it to gold is not actually a bad idea.
I'm just not quite sure if destroying it's the right thing to do.
You can also like just drive it out into the middle of the Gulmere and let it sink into a swamp as well. Although it could have the Jumanji problem of it coming back.
Sichuan, what do you think?
I think
Do you want to hand over the weapon of mass destruction to the
What do you think?
minion?
I think the
Even if it
newer Jumanji film is better than the original Jumanji.
Oh,
It's a very
that's a hot
controversial take. Very
have
hot
you
take.
played Jumanji on PlayStation 4 and Xbox 360?
I have. You know, it's one of my games.
I know, I've got a copy somewhere.
Yeah, you do. No, I hadn't watched the original actually until very recently. I was supposed to watch them, and I didn't. The first one, but the new ones they have some chuckles in them. Anyway, when I think about it, I had strong reactions about this when we first discovered it. I'm trying to summon back up again. I think Sichuan was probably more for destroying it, taking it out of everyone's hands. It was too much. No one could be trusted with it. So just removing it from the play as a chip to be used by anyone. And also because it's a volcano, that's pretty cool.
Are we doing this? Are we actually destroying it?
I'm against destroying it.
Yeah, well, you know, Klaus, we've been getting on pretty well, but you are kind of a psychopath, so...
Well, the Sylvaneth are marching to war on Greywater, and there's nothing to stop them, so...
And why did that happen? Remind me.
Apart from all
It
the
doesn't
big
matter
cannons,
why. What matters is, what's now. Present.
That matters why.
Humankind's,
Thank you,
under threat.
Sichuan. It really does matter why.
Giving this
Alrighty.
weapon to Goldrock would shift the balance of power in a way that we can't even predict. He'd have no hesitation slaughtering the whole race. That would put an end to any hopes we have of anything less than an utter bloodbath.
And you also know that there is some ne'er-do-wells acting within Greywater as well.
Yeah, that was my preferred solution. This whole thing was to root out that particular bad element. To try and restore the balance.
Still don't know why you don't want me to send it off to the Shadow Mark repository. Do you think they need a rebrand? It's the most secure vault in all the realms. No one even knows where it is.
No vault is secure enough to house such a thing. Destroy it, but I'll take it.
How's you? Oh, yeah. Fine, let's destroy it.
That'd be an honour for Gougethorn, right? Ping a weapon that has to be locked away.
It would be.
Yeah.
So dangerous.
Gougethorn are like, ooh, lock me up.
In Odin's vault. As a curio. Alright.
Alright, well, I suppose we've turned things to gold and chucked them into volcanoes before. Or at least so I've heard anyway. I wasn't there. You didn't see me. No one saw me.
The good old Goldie Bernie.
So, Klaus, will you help us, or are we going to be?
Yeah, I'll help. Can I use in awareness and see if there's any part of it I can just take off of, like, just to help me down the line or something like that? Anything useful? Bit of sleight of
Give me a
hand.
crafting test.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to do it stealthily?
Yeah.
I'm not well, it's in.
Well, maybe. Well,
I think you could open the box in front of everybody. Stealthily.
Look
Oh,
for
slowly
useful
I
parts.
open
thought it was
it.
already open because Gougethorn looked in, right?
Well, it doesn't mean it has to remain open. I can peek and close it.
Very secure.
So I roll stealth first.
I'm looking at you.
Yeah,
I feel like we're probably all crowded around the box at this exact moment. Going,
Yeah. If you roll me,
I'll put a mystic shield on it and then not undo it until I get my way.
if you,
I'll be dead in the next 2 minutes. As sooner than that.
If you roll me, wow, is there not like a deception?
Sleight of hand, but that's the end.
Guile.
This guy would be closest thing, right?
Mikey, what did I make you roll for like tricking people?
Guile was mainly the one, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, go on. Give me a 6-2 guile.
Oof. If you manage to get this,
Close, but no cigar.
Oh,
So far?
that's actually painful. I genuinely feel for you.
So everyone sees you try and reach a hand into the cookie jar of a weapon.
I saw some foul magic. Had
I
an
wouldn't-
aura of some kind.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Yeah, I was just investigating the magics, making sure it
nothing-
wasn't leaking anything dangerous.
Nothing to investigate if it's turned to gold now.
Well, I feel like there's a bit of a firing squad.
I think Chard Yu is watching, and then he says, "Gougethorn, what is that? What are you arguing over?"
Well, see, here's the thing.
Nothing to see here.
No, there's a lot to see here, actually.
Not for long.
See, this little crate here, this houses a weapon that's been ordered, and these people here are trying to return it back. It is a weapon to eliminate Sylvaneth. It is a weapon that's planned to be used on our people.
But charge you, sir. I think you'll find if you search Gougethorn, he might have a warpstone on him, which might be able to power the weapon.
Oh yeah, that I do. You
Yes.
didn't think that I would give the warpstone to, well, you guys, right?
I don't think you're investing us with a lot of trust, considering our current position in this predicament.
Well,
Gougethorn.
not really a matter of trust anymore. It's a matter of survival. So, are we going to destroy this or not?
Well, yeah, if you stop bad-mouthing me and McCrew here.
Yeah, chat's also on the side of doesn't take Klaus's side.
What about Tegan? What does Tegan think? What about Tegan?
Tegan's dead to us after you crushed those traits, mate. I wouldn't know. His words never pop.
Tegan, go and search for those remains. Go like,
find at least a vial.
Go scoop up some aquagyronis off the floor. Yeah, Tegan's just like shocked to be asked, included in the debate, and he's like, "Oh, anything that me dad wants, then I feel like that should be left in the Gulben where it should be rotten."
Oh wait, what? I thought you were agreeing with me. You little bastard.
He said that last session where he said all the stuff should be all this dad's weapons are not right.
We have the perfect way of destroying it without any damage. Gold and a volcano. It's been done before, we know we can do it again. What's the issue?
And when was it done before?
When you killed
Nothing's been done before. Or at least if it was, I wasn't there.
I was gonna say, it's a very important. We've done it before. It was great what we did before. Nothing wrong with what we did before.
I think Chard Yu just starts to walk forward and goes to like grab the crate, and it's enough talk.
Okay.
I will destroy this.
It sounds like it might be a mighty risky for you to be the one doing the destroying there, my old friend. It's
I conjure a volcano nearby within throwing distance of Chard Yu.
He's not going to throw an explosive bomb into a volcano. Well,
right. Well, I put a volcano under Chard Yu then instead.
Wait, so you're gonna do your thing or not?
Up to you, Klaus.
And Vargi starts idly just twirling the barrels on his volley gun.
If you can get him to put it down, I'll transmutate. I'm not gonna do it while he's holding it.
Do you think your overwhelming magical power might accidentally transform him?
I was considering it. I have to say.
You be careful now.
Go for it then.
Can't believe you guys are so quick to cast off Treebeard and be like, yeah, he's dead to us.
It's literally
He's such a
Sylvaneth
sweet
or
tree
humans at
boy.
this point. That's how Klaus is seeing it. It's like genocide on genocide. It's like the lesser of two evils.
The lesser of
Right.
two evils are the humans in.
I think we
what?
shouldn't. I think we shouldn't even dig into that for the moment.
I have so much to say.
Okay, I'll turn the weapon gold. Can't even do that.
Well, you got 2 focus points. You got 2 4s, so 3 4s. Alright, so Chargy just like lobs it into the volcano and it blub 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 blubs.
Well, lads, what are we gonna tell old Gulben about this?
Well, firstly, we throw Tegan under the bus. That's step 1.
Again. Gulben doesn't care about all the other stuff. Just you guys.
Might as well kill Tegan now.
Alright, I throw Tegan in the volcano.
Yeah, he's useless to us now.
The beetle's
think
pretty
maybe
well done.
there
I
is
throw the
some,
beetle in the volcano.
Should we
Maybe there's just some
kill
other
Gulben as
cities
well?
around here that could do with a little bit of Sigmar's blessing, you know. This one's quite a pain.
I feel like Tegan's trying to do a genocide to your goods that you were owed. Any?
Or by running him over?
Yeah.
He only got half of them, so he failed.
Both sides are bad as each other, mate. Fine. Okay. Cool. So, it's really sad that Alex isn't here to talk to Chardew.
It is. It really is sad. I really wish he was.
I feel like he's going to leave the campaign as well as Daryl.
Aw.
Like
Can we just
all
retcon it
Sylvaneth.
next time.
Yeah, I suppose we could.
This is quite a
Yeah,
big
I
one.
suppose we could end it there. So I guess actually we could end it on you collectively hear more noise in the distance. And as you head Gougethorn, you're on top of this hill, right?
Yes.
Yes. So you see coming through all the hills over the horizon several reddish gold fast moving figures, and you start to hear a chanting noise coming closer, and as they come even closer and you can make out the words, they are saying, "Blood for the blood god. That's not a token. I've ruined it."
Oh no!
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh,
And
wow,
essentially,
yeah.
well, there's. I have to move to the next map actually, just quickly to show you. I know we're doing it in reverse because we'll go back to this after the next session, but
Their team has joined the chat.
Ooh.
So next week you'll be doing a chase scene as you flee back to Greywater, pursued by blood thrones and flesh hounds.
Vargi's gonna have to be cranking like he's never cranked before.
God, stop. Just a way to phrase that.
I can't think of one, so I guess that's it.
Gonna spend the next week cranking a few out.
He's over cranking.
I am. I don't get the reference. I don't know who these people are.
God, I'm really sad I'm not gonna be here for the rest of this. I really am.
But you're going to be on holidays. That's fun.
Yeah, but this was honestly great.
It's good.
Oh no, I'm going to be in Japan.
Can I not appreciate it while still having fun?
No, I
in,
think it's
you know,
sweet.
Cry me a
Southeast Asia?
fucking river.
I think it's sweet that you
Yeah.
missed the game. What? So who are these people?
Oh yeah, very sweet.
I don't know who these people are.
So these are corn demons.
On
Yeah, that's why I
what
said
appear
that
to be
they-
choppers?
So you can't quite see, but it's being like pulled by bloodletters, I think.
Sweet. Let's go more like a chariot.
Yeah, they're chariots.
And are we still
Have you?
in the beetle?
Ollie. I hope we're still in.
Yeah, you're still in the beetle. And the middle one, on the skull throne, the brass throne, is a mighty looking warrior of corn.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh heck.
Oh, more brass throne.
And we'll have to refresh the chase mechanics next time.
How big are these vehicles?
They're large, so same size as the Doom Wheels and the Steam Tank.
Let's get ahead of it. Let's get ahead of it.
You will have the option to obviously keep going full speed towards the city. Obviously, if you get within range of it'll take so many zone movements for you to get in range of the city's guns, where you'll be able to basically be within safety. Or you can turn around and fight them. But there are quite a few, obviously, and they're quite gnarly up close.
Quite concerning.
Yeah.
I would say.
But yeah, cool. So we'll have to retroactively work out what happens with Chardew next time. Gougethorn has let me know what they will do. AI Gougethorn.
Oh yeah, I mean that you know what the outcome Gougethorn is. Up to you.
Yeah. Will you do that regard? Maybe I can just
I mean,
depending on what Alex. Because if Alex is like, oh, I want Chardew to work with us to find a peaceful, stop the war from total war from happening.
We can talk.
Great.
We can talk.
No.
Oh.
Didn't mean it that way, but yeah.
That's what you say when you're killing your prey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your time's up.
What you used to say.
No wonder Klaus turned into a psycho, witnessing Gougethorn mercilessly slaughter countless enemies. Jesus. Traumatic.
Yeah, no, I can't imagine actually being in a party with Gougethorn. I think I would be traumatized for life.
Scary motherfucker.
He is.
Well, yeah, we shall end there.
Lovely.
Thanks, chat, for watching. All one of you. Very excited about the chase.
For you.
Very excited about the chase scene.
I'm very happy that we got some comments as we were playing. That was really, really nice.
Yeah, you guys should just have the stream up so you can get the chat and you can, be even more distracted.
I'm not sure we can take it.
But yeah, we can take it.
I need to figure out how to get into this.
Well, GG. Thanks, Ollie. This is a fucking cool little adventure you've written here.
Yes, I mean this will be the last bit, so we'll probably do this, and then we could always jump into endeavors. Maybe you have time for one endeavor before the start of the next official chapter. I think.
I got something to make.
Oh,
Nice.
Watch him make another one of those things that we just destroyed.
Now then, that would be a plot twist.
now then.
And he was evil all along.